What's up guys, Bad Driver back with something a little different today. Despite the name of my channel, I must admit I am probably guilty of being somewhat selective of what sim racing footage I've chosen to show in my videos. There's been an abundance of alright driving, but not so much of the outright bad driving. The other day I had an absolute shocker of a race in iRacing, earning me my first disqualification of the season. I think the healthiest thing to do after screwing up is to calm down and then go over exactly what happened so that you can learn from it. So I figure, why not do it publicly? Not only could I use some second and third opinions to figure out if I'm on the right train of thought, but it gives other people the opportunity to learn from my mistakes as well. I'm racing the Toyota GR86 at Road Atlanta in iRacing. So without further ado, let's get into it. My first incident happened just a couple of laps in on turn 1. I took an inside line to overtake car number 9 here, but unfortunately I went a little too inside, bounced off of the curb and then hit the car I was overtaking, earning myself a 1x for the off-track and a 4x for the collision. This was 100% on me. The intention was good, I made the right move for the situation, I just messed up the execution. Sorry number 9, I'll do better next time. The second incident occurred at corner 10B. I was alongside car number 6 on the outside line entering 10A, and as we exit 10B I catch the side of him and get a 1x. I'm a bit torn on this one. If we assume that I had the right to space as we were entering 10B, I would make the argument that car number 6 did not leave me sufficient room. As a point of comparison, here's how much room I gave him when he was on the inside, and here's how much room he gave me when I was on the inside. But you could also make the argument that I was not sufficiently alongside car number 6 as we entered 10B. I've been operating on the rule that you need at least your front wheel alongside the other car's back wheel at the corner entrance to be entitled to space, and it looks like I might have been just shy of that, even though from my perspective in the cockpit it looks like I am alongside. A bit of an edge case I think, it's probably just a racing incident, but let me know what you think of that one. Now this third incident, see if you can spot what happened. No? Well, as you can see from the chase footage, car number 6 from the prior incident went right into the back of me. I think this is 100% on him, I don't see how I could have reasonably avoided that, but I also think there was some bad netcode at play. I didn't even feel the collision at all, so it should have been a 0x or 1x at the worst, but iRacing gave me a 4x for that. Thank you so much. Incident number 4, car number 6 really has it in for me now, get a load of this. Now to be clear, I wasn't 100% perfect in this corner. I didn't anticipate how much the car in front would slow down, so I did give him a very small love tap. But it was a 0x and it didn't seem to have any negative effect on him, so I can live with it. Car number 6, however, was just too aggressive given the traffic that was in front of him. If anything, he made a similar mistake to my first incident and bit off more curb than he could chew. His collision with me earned me another 4x and gave him a disqualification. Things were not about to get any better for me though. On the way out of corner 7, car number 13 in front of me made a boo-boo. At this point I had two things in mind. One, I was so demoralised from all of the incident points with car number 6 that I didn't give a shit anymore, and two, for those of you unfamiliar with Road Atlanta, this corner leads directly into a very long straight. So if you get a slow exit here, it's brutal, you lose heaps of time. So I decided to keep my foot down and hope for an opportunity to squeeze by on the outside. That didn't turn out to be the wisest decision. I smacked into the back of him and got yet another 4x, disqualifying me from the race. I made my bed, I'll lay in it. I could have been more cautious there and I didn't because my emotions got the better of me. It would be easy to blame car number 13 for losing control, but ultimately it's my responsibility to pass cleanly and safely. I had a small window of opportunity there to slow down when he began oversteering, but I didn't, so it's my fault. I think it's fair to say that that was a pretty rough race. I certainly made my fair share of mistakes and misjudgments, and was certainly subjected to some by others. I think the main overarching takeaway here is that you're better off driving a little more cautiously and prioritising survival rather than racing at 100% aggression all the time. It might lose you some places, but you'll walk away with far better iRating and safety rating gains in the long term. But hey, that's just my biased opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think about any or all of these incidents. The purpose here is to be an open dialogue and for myself and hopefully some of you to learn what not to do with your racecraft. So keep it civil and perhaps a few of us can be edumacated. If this is something you'd like to see more of, let me know. Obviously I can't go out of my way to make these kinds of videos by intentionally having incident-filled races, but when they inevitably happen, I'd be happy to do more of this if you guys want it. Be sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell for more bad driving. Until next time, turn up your spotter and open your bloody ears.